Hello everybody, welcome back. It's good to see you. I hope you're all doing okay. It's been a fairly quiet week here on the whole. It started off with a mini heat wave and ended with thunderstorms and drizzle, which I'm certainly not complaining about because the ground definitely needed it after that heat wave. I had a lot of hot weather here in the UK recently. The fish are all doing great. They haven't given me any problems this week as ever. They're just plodding along, enjoying the weather mostly. I gave both ponds a little bit of a clean in the heat, which was a good way to cool off and obviously a good thing to do, but I didn't get much footage of that because the heat kept making all my devices overheat, so that wasn't ideal. But without any further ado, let's see what footage I did get this week and on with the update. Thanks for watching.
Been another good week for our tomato plant. You can't see many of the tomatoes on there, but we got loads more coming, and I picked another 1.7 kilos of them yesterday. So another 1.7 kilos of tomatoes this week. I've got them coming out my ears. I have to make a lot of tomato sauces, I think. One thing I thought was quite funny that I should have noticed earlier. Look at this cucumber. It's grown behind that bar, and I cannot get it out. Well, I'll be able to get it out, I just don't want to tug it too hard at the moment, but I thought that was quite funny. View from the outside, he's proper pressed himself up behind that bar. Can't say it very well, it's a bit rainy, but I thought that was quite funny. Not much change on the bonsais this week, but they're looking nice and I'm happy with them and they're growing nicely. Get a bit closer. And this, I think this one's Japanese pepper, but he's really starting to take off now. They're all starting to look very nice. Here's the pineapple lily I got a couple of weeks ago, and it's really taken off. Gone great guns. Coming into flower now. Let's have a closer look at some of these outside bonsai. Now, I'm not brilliant on the names, but I'll try and get as many as I can. Instantly going to start. This is some sort of hedging bush, which I've just got 3 in here. And we're just starting those up. I've just ripped those up out of the ground, see if we can get anywhere, but they're coming on quite nicely. This is one of my favourites. I believe it's some sort of juniper, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But that's why it's still one of my favourites quite easily. These little ones here are just some seedlings that we got from the garden. And I've wired that one, he's got quite a nice S coming, but this one here, we're 90% sure is this big tree here. There's a seedling off that, we got a few from that one. These ones as well, again, we're pretty sure that's that one. These ones here, which got a little bit of blight on them, but I've been trying to deal with that, are seedlings from, if you can just see it, that tree there. It's the European maple that I got a couple of weeks ago. That's doing well. Gave that a little bit of a prune. This one's dying, but that's just a hedge. Again, another one of that. Not sure what this is.
I looked it up in on a plant app. I can't remember the name. It's very common. I think it might be an elder or something. Don't know what these two are, but they're still very small. Then over to the Leylandii, which I've got wired up. These coming on nicely. Cryptomeria. And then over the other side we've got two Acer palmatums, I think they are, which we got a couple of weeks ago, about a month ago. They're coming on nicely now. Haven't done anything with them yet. They're not dying, growing a little bit, which is nice. And lastly this one, which is a dwarf conifer, which is starting to really nicely hold in shape now. That was one of the first ones I actually started trying to bonsai.
You don't really want to be in here, Mr. Butterfly. Come on. Very pretty. Nearly out. There you go.
Just while I remember, my pond isn't always at 19 degrees C, and just to prove that, we have an outside temperature of 33 degrees at 2:45 in the afternoon. I don't know how well you'll see this, if I can get it in focus, but we have a pond temperature of between 25 and 26 degrees centigrade. So it doesn't always sit at 19 degrees like we had on that gloomy week or whatever when I was doing that other video, which is good. It's about 25, 26 degrees, and the outside temperature's at 33 degrees. Back to cleaning. Well, there we go then. That was another week's update. Bit of a misleading title, I think. It wasn't so much a pond update, more a garden update and bonsai update this week. Oh well, unintentional. But I hope you enjoyed it, and as ever, if you haven't already, don't forget to drop a like and a subscribe, and I'll hopefully see you in the next one. Thank you. Take care.